Looks like we got about 20 rounds left. I'm going to give it a whirl as well. Let's try it with the... you know what? I'm going to try mine first, because switch the order up.
Yeah.
And see if maybe your hand was a little more tired after shooting a...
I know I was starting to get a little bit shaky there. You'll probably see me flinching a little bit in my video, but...
I didn't see much. I know
those guns are heavy. Holding them out at arm's length, you do notice it.
I was thinking about getting a Millet red dot sight. I don't have the best vision in the world. I don't know if you see the Coke bottles on my head.
This is the...
I'm going to do a little Kentucky windage on this.
Yeah. Lick your finger and check for some...
staple on the lower right target.
Well, we're not going to see anything with this camera looking at the target butt, so we'll just watch the recoil forces on you.
Alright, we're hot.
The Super Redhawk 44 Magnum.
Definitely lose the sight picture pretty quick. I can see the sight picture go off before I pulled the trigger.
I'll try one-handed in the last shot like I did. Probably not going to hit anything, but you get an idea what the recoil forces are.
I noticed the kick to the side.
Yeah, when you do one-handed, yeah. It was doing that for me too.
It's a little warm out here at Area 51.
Your undisclosed location,
it's about to melt through your table.
Yeah, this is our undisclosed location in Christmas, Florida.
Otherwise known, yeah, you just disclosed it, by the way.
Count of about 20. It is also, ambient conditions are warm. We get our camelbacks on. That's not by accident. We're not trying to just look cool here. That's about 93 degrees out here.
I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to look cool. I don't have to try the...
Speak for yourself, man. It's handy having a nice cold drink of ice water out here. It sucks out in this heat without anything to drink.
I missed one. This thing isn't reversible, is it? You miss one, you got to go all the way back around the cylinder.
Yeah. Who wants to do that?
I prefer double actions for ease of reloading, but something like this, a hunting gun. Alright, Ruger Super Blackhawk. I'm going to go right for the target here, I guess.
Hey!
Back, Jim.
Come on, toothless wonder. Yeah, there's a lot more muzzle climb on this one.
I think the difference is the smoother grip allows it to slip in your hands a little more.
Yeah, well the the plow handle on the single actions, that they're designed to actually roll back like that.
This grip will dig into your skin, and I think you're absorbing the recoil with no slipping. I don't know where to put my bottom or my index finger on my left hand. Do you put it under the trigger guard or right on the...
I usually put it under the trigger guard, but lightly. I don't squeeze with that hand. I use that more for just vertical support.
Back, Jim. Was that 5?
I believe so. You notice, you see where your thumb is?
L4.
Yeah, I guess so.
Look, flinched.
Yeah. One thing I did notice here, if you start out with your thumb here, the base of your thumb, the palm of your hand, level with the Ruger emblem, after you fire, it winds up here. So the whole gun actually does slip back in your hand.
About an inch.
Quite a bit. But these are full house 300 grain loads.
Yeah. There's no room for slipping in these grips.
That could be part of why we're getting some difference in recoil, felt recoil.
Got the palm swell right there.
But these are, here, I'm going to hand that back to you and unload it because I can't work it with the camera.
Not exactly the same.
But these are full house 300 grain jacketed soft point. These are Georgia arms that we reloaded these?
Yeah, Villarica, Georgia.
They're stout. Would have no problems at all with any kind of critter in the state of Florida, whether it be black bear or hog. We don't have monster hog down here like they do up in Georgia, but a 250-pound hog is about as burly as they get. Which this round would have no problems at all. Do we have any case splitting? Any signs of other excess pressure? It's some swelling down at the web of the case, but there's no splitting.
Yep.
And these are some of the cleanest burning cases I've ever seen. Whatever powder they're using is burning very efficiently. There's still actually a reflection inside the case. It could also be due to their heavy crimp that they're using on these, which is burning most of the powder inside the cartridge. Yeah, these, literally, I've never seen a case this clean. I'm looking at the reflection of the primer pocket in the chamber mouth. Not the chamber mouth, the cartridge mouth there.
Yep.
Nice round.
As opposed to mine.
Yeah, as opposed to... That may also be due to the plain lead-based bullets that you're using in yours. But yes, these are definitely a lot steadier.
Not bad.
You may actually want to go up on powder on these. So you got sitter in the mouth of the 44 Special. It may not be sealing the cartridge case against the chamber mouth.
Go up in pressure a little more.
Yeah, either that or just maybe a little bit more crimp just to
Yeah, I could do a little more
seal it a little bit better.
I did about a medium crimp on there. There's about you have a half a turn adjustment on the Lee factory crimp die. Difference between a medium roll crimp and a heavy roll crimp.
Yeah, there is a halfway decent crimp on there. Good shooter though.
Yeah. Not bad for the first load.
No, not bad at all.
Might have some camera left for this baby. Glock 30.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
Unfortunately, I didn't load any ammunition for it. But they recommend you use a aftermarket barrel for the lead-based reloads. There's different barrel rifling in these. Octagonal rifling and a Glock.
Yeah, we'll get that one on the next video. Hold on.
Bullets.
We'll break this one into 2 videos.